Very hard. I love drama. So, okay, well, what's the drama? What's the drama that I did? Somebody gotta tell me. What is the drama? Tell me what is the drama? What is the drama? All I know is I went to bed and I woke up and my life changed. And I probably shouldn't have said nothing, but I panicked because I was scared and I was alone.
Not Tamar asking what the drama is when she's literally the star of the chaos. Things have gotten so wild. Reports say Toni might be ready to push her into a mental hospital because her behavior is out of control. Here's the scoop. Tamar canceled her album after Funky Deneva accused her of making up stories just for attention. Then she announced she's quitting the spotlight. But guess what? She's going live almost every day, spilling her family's secrets like it's a reality show. All this happened in just 1 week. Her family is fed up and might even drag her to the hospital if she refuses help. A few days ago, Tamar told Shade Room, "There's no album. I'm off to my farm and you won't hear from me again. Sorry for everything." Before that, she claimed she nearly died, with a broken nose and missing teeth, but didn't say how it happened. Then bam, she dropped a teaser for her new EP, Heartbreak Retrograde, featuring Maindas, Funky Deneva, and others. On top of that, she's been in a heated feud with Funky Deneva, who accused her of faking all this for publicity. Things got worse when rumors flew that Funky was involved in her accident, forcing him to defend himself online, upset that Tamar never cleared his name. And of course, the gossip mill spun wild with people saying that Junkie was with her last night. He did something. Lesson learned? Watch your friends carefully. Someone's always keeping scordata first. It was kinda funny, just a few petty comments. Big whoop, I've survived way worse. But then suddenly, it blew up like wildfire. When I logged in for my show, 7,000 people were waiting in the chat, all yelling, "Tamar, Tamar, spill the tea. What happened to Tamar? What did you do to Tamar?" We wanna talk about everything but Tamar. In his video, Funky Deneva didn't even say her name, just called her that lady. He explained that after they hung at V12, they met up with friends later, but he went home solo. He insisted he wasn't with Tamar when the accident happened and only found out about her injuries through social media like the rest of us. According to him, Tamar never told him how bad things really were. Plus, he pointed out she's always reading the comments, so she definitely saw people blaming him for hurting her. What hurt him most? That she never stood up to defend him. When he asked her to clear the air, she allegedly said, "I'm lost. I'm confused. I didn't say anything. I'm in the hospital." Funky called it an excuse she had time to broadcast. She was barely moving in the hospital but couldn't spare a second to save her friend's reputation. Then, out of nowhere, she dropped a trailer for her upcoming EP. That's why Funky accused her of turning this mess into a publicity stunt. He said, "I got dragged through the mud on my birthday weekend while Tamar was chillin' the whole time." Now she's dropping a tired music video for some raggedy EP nobody asked for. And because I'm in it, folks think I'm part of her stunt. I was just collateral damage. Tamar, you won't even clear my name or tell people I had nothing to do with it. People say I wasn't a good friend, but honestly, it was you who wasn't a friend to me. I didn't deserve this. And just like that, the internet decided Tamar was milking the chaos for clout. But wait, remember the whispers about her and Shawn Mendes? Yep, those weren't just harmless rumors. They were filming a video, sure, but the way they were allegedly cuddling at a lounge in Atlanta, the blogs ran with it, and surprised Tamar didn't deny a thing. She let the gossip run wild, which only gave Funky Deneva's PR stunt theory more legs. Tamar claimed nothing was staged, but then she spiraled into another rant fest online, canceled her album again, and told the world she was done, off to her farm forever. Said fans would never see her again. But let's be real, no one believed her. Girls pulled this disappearing act before. Just last year on The Family Show, things were chill until the grief counselor Spirit asked Tawanda how it felt not being close to Tamar. Before she could speak, Tamar jumped in like a wrecking ball, accusing her sister of not caring. She claimed Tawanda was tight with Trina and Toni, but never made an effort with her. Even said she's always the one reaching out while Tawanda only calls when the cameras are rolling. "I respect people's space," Tawanda tried to say. "I don't feed into that energy. I focus on my kids, my relationship." But Tamar wasn't having it. "So, outside of yesterday and today, when was the last time you even spoke to me?" Silence. I don't recall." Tawanda mumbled. Tamar clapped back. It wasn't my birthday, 'cause you didn't call me. My birthday's in September. We're in March. Make it make sense. That's Tamar, dragging Tawanda for not picking up the phone, all while Tawanda gives a TED talk on focusing on my relationship and whoever's in my household. Sure sis. I talk to Trina and Toni every day, she bragged. Tamar clapped back. Girl, you don't even answer your phone. The back and forth kept spiraling. Let's be real, did you call me yesterday? Tawanda, I did. Tamar, did I answer? Well, we're taping now. Cue the no ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am mess. Tawanda claimed she always answers, but Tamar wasn't buying it. And just when things couldn't get messier, Tamar said she almost died. Yeah, you heard that right, she posted about a fractured nose and missing teeth, but gave zero details. Naturally, fans turned into detectives. And since Funky DeNeva was with her that night, some straight up accused him. Funky snapped. He said Tamar let those wild rumors fly and never once defended him. In his video, he swore he had nothing to do with her injuries. They'd gone out to V12, but he left solo. He only found out how serious it was from social media, like everyone else. And knowing how addicted Tamar is to reading comments, he knew she saw the accusations but said nothing. That's when Funky admitted he was hurt. I got dragged on my birthday weekend, he said. Tamar let me get chewed up while she sat there fine. Now she's releasing this crusty EP no one asked for, and I'm in it. So people think I'm part of her PR circus. I was just collateral damage. And honestly, a lot of folks agreed. So apparently, Tamar was milking the chaos for all it's worth, and the timing? Chef's kiss messy. She was already dodging rumors about a steamy fling with Maindas, but instead of shutting it down, she poured gasoline on it. Cozy pics of the two from an Atlanta lounge had the internet in flames. And of course, Tamar stayed silent, feeding the narrative like it was her full-time job. But babe, this wasn't just about Funky DeNeva or Maindas. Her entire life was unraveling in real time. After the accident drama and Funky feud, she hit Instagram like a wrecking ball, calling her family toxic, accusing them of gaslighting, and posting cryptic breakdown content. In now deleted posts, she ranted, "Y'all have no idea. The gaslighting is crazy. I'm going back into treatment. I pray my marriage can be saved and my life spared. My family is awful. Girl." Then came the cherry on the chaos cake. I should have never returned to BFV. My family is toxic. Right around this mess, she also split from JRB. And before fans could say yikes, Tamar said she'd been robbed. Yep, she shared footage from her apartment parking lot showing folks looting her car. But it was her caption that really sent fans spiraling. I got robbed at home. I'm not safe anywhere. I had a lot in my car because I don't live anywhere. I'm not safe anywhere or with anyone. That single post blew up alarms online. Fans started whispering, was Tamar homeless? Was she mentally okay? Then she claimed she was quitting TV and retreating to her farm for good. But the internet rolled its collective eyes, because how many times has she said that? The whole vibe reminded fans of her earlier breakdowns, like that one explosive session on Braxton Family Values where she and her sisters sat with a grief counselor named Spirit. Buckle up, more tea from that is coming. So this was supposed to be a cumbia healing moment, right? But the second Spirit asked Tawanda how it felt not having access to Tamar, girl didn't even get a word in before Tamar cut her off. She snapped, said Tawanda didn't care and was way closer to Toni and Trina. According to Tamar, she's always the one reaching out, while Tawanda only calls when the cameras are rolling. Few raw, emotional, and messy. That's Tamar's brand. Fast forward to now, and Sis is once again airing out the family laundry. She claims her sisters threatened to boycott Braxton Family Values if Kevin Seoster showed up on set. Oh, but it doesn't stop there. Tamar dragged her niece Ashley into the mess too. She says when she tried to bring Ashley on the show to tell her truth, the sisters shut it down. No one wanted to film with her. Toni tried to play neutral, but Tamar wasn't having it. She said Ashley's story needed to be heard. And honey, that story? Devastating. Ashley said her stepmom and dad, Michael Braxton JRB, found disturbing messages between her and her aunt's boyfriend when she was just 16. At first, the aunt acted protective, but plot twist, her attitude flipped. Instead of defending Ashley, she blamed her like the child caused it. Through therapy, Ashley processed it all and made one thing clear. She was a kid and none of this was her fault. She even hinted the uncle had a platform but stayed silent. Meanwhile, Ashley was left with the trauma and the rest of the Braxtons. Business as usual, sitting at the same table with the man who caused it all. Yep, they were still breaking bread at the same table with him. But eventually, Ashley had enough and went public. She said, "One of my aunts doesn't speak to me because she believes that when I was 16, I messed around with her man. I've been a wreck trying to talk about this. I don't want to hurt my family, but this is my story." And according to Tamar, this was the exact kind of messy truth their show should be exposing. She was done with sugarcoating family skeletons just to protect fake reputations. But surprise, the sisters didn't agree, and that just drove the wedge deeper. Now, with Tamar spiraling across every platform and airing out every family secret like it's a Netflix docuseries, even Toni is reportedly raising an eyebrow. Word on the street is Toni and a few other family members are looking into getting Tamar some real help. Fans are split. Some think she's over-medicated. Others say she's not medicated enough, and the rest just believe she's completely overwhelmed and overdue for a proper break. The saddest part, this isn't Tamar's first dramatic rodeo. We've seen it before. The online explosions, the "I'm done with everything" speeches, the vanishing act, and then boom, she reappears with a new rollout and another mess. But this time, something feels different. This time, the breakdown might not be followed by a comeback.